MIKTI and Square Enix announces the winner of the Game Ideas Competition 2011. Winners have a chance to publish their games around the world. After having through a long selection process, finally on March 28, 2012, MIKTI and Square Enix managed to announce 3 winners. They came with the best ideas and products among 121 mobile phone games who entered the Game Ideas Competition 2011 endorsed by MIKTI and Square Enix. This competition is the joint program between Indonesia ICT Creative Industry Society, or MIKTI, with Square Enix, one of the world's largest gaming company with its headquarters in Tokyo and publisher of best-selling games like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Tomb Raider. The 3 winners with the best work are Wizzy Wazzy from Manticore Studio as the first winner, Beat the Flutter by Hendrik Kusuma Paradise as the second winner, and Busway Bablas from Manticore Studio as the third winner. The winner get the total cash amount of $3,000 US. All the winners are expected to deliver their prototype scheme into a world-class quality game, as well as adding the feature enhancement. Square Enix will later on decide whether or not to publish the mobile games and promote them in Indonesia or all around the world. With the rapid growth and development of mobile games industry in Asia, Square Enix intends to seek the best ideas and proven concepts from local mobile game industry, which will be promoted and distributed into Indonesian market or a global market. Among the 6 countries, which are Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines, that has been in the survey, Square Enix team is very interested to do the first mobile game competition in Indonesia. We are very pleased to help the mobile game ideas competition in this rapidly growing market Indonesia, said Keiji Honda, Executive Vice President and Representative Director of Square Enix. As for that reason, MIKTI, which is the non-profit organization, the community of people who share the same passion and common interest in digital creative industry in Indonesia, is very pleased to welcome this well-known Japanese-based company. MIKTI is trying to build the healthy and competitive ecosystem for the growth and development of creative industry in Indonesia, as well as facilitated the local developer to be able to enter the global market, and this partnership with Square Enix is one of the proofs. In the competition process, MIKTI involves stages by stages, started from seeking the individual, group, or company who has interesting idea that is described in the form of Game Design Document or GDD. The jury then assesses the GDD based on the concept, the game's role or how to play, and the creativity aspect, with the condition that contestants are able to proceed and develop their ideas into product for those who still have only ideas. The game is intended for Android handset with the specification minimum operating system version 2.1 can be played in the Android handset with the screen size 4 inch up to 11 inch. The game has to be included social life aspect. The nature of the game is a single downloaded game, and the ideas or the game has not been published, and the ideas or the game can be exclusively published by the Square Enix. As for that reason, MIKTI is in partnership with Square Enix, bringing Takashi Tokita to promote this competition. Takashi Tokita is a producer as well as a senior manager mobile business division for Square Enix and has been in the Japanese game industry for the past 27 years. Takashi has recently launched Final Fantasy Legends for mobile phones. He was brought to Indonesia to deliver a public lecture about the development of the mobile game industry, as well as globalize the competition game for the Android platform to several campuses in Indonesia, including ITB, Bina Nusantara University in Jakarta, and Yogyakarta Amikom. In addition, Square Enix and MIKTI also brought Ian Livingstone to Indonesia, the legendary producer of the game Tomb Raider, which is one of the world's best-selling games. The initial selection process took place in September 2011, and MIKTI successfully accessed 20 games ideas among the 121 ideas that entered the competition. All the 20 games ideas then sent to Japan to be selected directly by Mr. Keiji Honda, Executive Vice President and Representative Director, and Mr. Yoichi Haraguchi, Senior Executive Managing Officer of Square Enix. The second assessment in Japan then resulted in 10 finalists with the best ideas. Among them, there are Busway Bablas from Manticore Studio, Gravitons from Bliss Garden Production, Operation Snowblood from Over 9000, Project Agent C from Adi Kristantolilis, The King of Familiars from PT Night Spade Multi-Creation, Wizi Wazi from Manticore Studio, Mighty Karom from Aji Prastowo, 17-8 from Asake Group, Beat the Flather from Henry Kusuma Paradise, The Hobby Shop from DAV Studio. With the closing of this 2011 competition, the game developers are expected to continue their tremendous work and always seek new original ideas that can bring Indonesian mobile game industry into the competitive global market. See you in the Square Enix MIKTI Game Ideas Competition 2012, which is scheduled to be held back by the Square Enix Japan. Move forward, Indonesia ICT creative industry, and be the very best. I'm Lelia Kartopati reporting for MIKTI News Update.